Tonight we are following a story about an old golf course and country club being turned into a new San Diego neighborhood. Find out more in tonight's show.
A new Miss Universe has been crowned. Find out who won the competition in entertainment.
And we woke up to blue skies this morning after that crazy storm. Find out if there will be more rain ahead in weather.
And starting today, California is re-implementing the indoor mask mandate. Learn more in the in-depth report. News Scene starts now. Hello, I'm Jillian Fortner, and welcome to this week's edition of News Scene, a broadcast produced by the students of San Diego City College. Every Wednesday, we bring you the latest news of the week. The college requires everyone to wear a face mask indoors, and that includes all of our crew here in our studio. We have an exemption for those of us on camera. We continue to follow all necessary local, state, and federal guidelines to assure a safe environment for those back on campus, but we remain as focused as ever on bringing you the latest. We start tonight with a new report highlighting racial disparities in the San Diego Sheriff's Department policing data. The report found that Black people were stopped for traffic violations 3.5 times more than white people. They were also 4 times more likely to be subjected to use of force. This report was conducted by the Center of Policing Equity in cooperation with the San Diego Sheriff's Department in hopes to eliminate policing bias. And a new law is expected to help foster youth as they transition to life on their own. 1 in 3 former foster youth face housing insecurity as adults, and judges will now have to sign off on a housing plan for foster youth aging out of the system. While housing is not provided, the goal is to hold systems accountable and to catch and prevent homelessness before it happens. And the San Diego Unified School Board are discussing a new set of rules. This is in response to the rise in hate speech and unruly behavior at public meetings. Recently, controversy arose over the vaccine mandate and critical race theory. The board will consider implementing the Code of Civil Discourse. It's meant to facilitate respectful discussions for opposing viewpoints. And Californians are going to be masking up again. In this in-depth report, we'll take a look at how the state is making changes to the mandate. With the rise in COVID-19 cases and Omicron variant concerns, California is making changes to its mask mandate. Starting today, the state is requiring masks in all indoor public settings, regardless of vaccination status. This would include indoor areas such as retail stores, restaurants, theaters, and government offices. Business violating the rules could face civil and criminal penalties, such as fines up to $1,000. These restrictions are not new for all counties. Some in Northern California and the Bay Area never pulled back on masks. For mega events of 1,000 people or more, the unvaccinated will have to provide a negative COVID test within 1 day of the event. Even with new restrictions, the mandate will not restrict travel in and out of the state. But public health authorities recommend that travelers get a COVID test within 3 to 5 days of arrival. San Diego Supervisor Tara Lawson-Remmer hopes that these precautions will prevent the spread of Omicron.
To get us through the holidays, and I think it's wise and advisable, especially in the face of Omicron, to continue taking maximum precautions and revisit this question back to full in-person meetings in a month or so once we get past this Omicron wave.
The mask mandate is scheduled until January 15, 2022. Remember to leave a mask in your car or your bag the next time you head out of the house. And one town is replacing an abandoned country club and golf course with a new residential community. Here's a look at the new development. Right now I'm standing in what used to be Stonebridge Country Club and Golf Course. After closing its doors in 2017, this place became vacant land. But now it is under construction to turn this abandoned country club into a bustling new neighborhood. Back in November 2020, voters passed Measure P in support of development of the Farm of Poway. This area would replace the country club and golf course, which occupied the land for 60 years until it shut down. The property was run down with graffitied walls, shattered windows, and overgrown plants. The new community would include 160 new homes in varying designs and sizes. Multiple amenities were also proposed, such as a butterfly garden, education center, trails, and an athletic club. But not all Powhatians are happy about the changes. Many are worried the farm will create more traffic and overcrowd the schools. Managing partner of the farm, Kevin McNamara, assured the schools could handle new families.
We had to do a whole study on that, and the school district ratified it and said, yeah, they can handle the kids. We'll have 60 kids, I think it is, to Chaparral, and then 20 or 30 kids to Twin Peaks Middle School, and only a few to the high school.
McNamara also said new adaptive signals would be added to help with traffic flow.
So the lights they'll be triggered automatically as cars gather. You know, if you drive up to the light, if there's nobody there, it'll change almost instantly.
The farm in Poway expects homes to be available in late 2022. For CTTV, I'm Jillian Fortner. I can't wait to see what the community will look like when it's complete. I definitely want to check out that butterfly garden. And fall semester is coming to an end, but don't worry because Hunger Action Day isn't. San Diego City College will continue to host their food drives throughout the winter break. The next Hunger Action Days are scheduled for December 20th and January 4th. For more information, check out San Diego City College's Twitter at SD City College. The Library of Congress has added several popular films to their collection. Find out which ones in entertainment. And winter came a week early with yesterday's storm. Find out if you'll need to grab your umbrella on your way out with weather. We'll be back after the break.
What to expect when you're expecting.
Like here.
A teenager.
Today, I'm going to show you how to team-proof your home. First step, hide the car keys. Preferably somewhere they would never look. Challenges will come up. Be ready for them. Hi, honey.
Ready for the... Mom, you don't use mannequins in the mannequin challenge.
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Hi, Krista. Take you, Jamie, to be my wife.
When we found out that we were pregnant, we were just elated. We were just sitting there waiting for the pediatrician. She said she won't be taking you in as a client.
We are a lesbian couple, but she's just a baby. She's the one you're denying the service to.
Welcome back to News Scene. It looks like it was a busy week for our local voices of our city choir. The founder made a special appearance on The Kelly Clarkson Show. Steph Johnson founded the choir in 2016 when she discovered the homeless individual she was working with also had musical talents. Earlier in the week, the choir hosted a fundraiser at the Music Box downtown. Check out the highlights on their website, voicesofourcity.org. Well, a lot has happened the past few days in the world of entertainment. Joel, can you tell us what's going on?
Thanks, Jillian. We start off with some sad news. Legendary singer Vicente Fernandez has passed away in Mexico at the age of 81. The artist, known by his nickname of Chente, was famous for his regional Mexican music, mariachi attire, and many film appearances. His passing comes after he had been hospitalized since August due to various health issues. He is survived by his wife and 3 children, including musician Alejandro Fernandez. Rest in peace, Chente. On a lighter note, a new Miss Universe has been crowned. Harna Sandhu of India won this year's Miss Universe. She succeeds last year's winner, Andrea Mesa of Mexico. The Bollywood star is only the 3rd Indian to win the Miss Universe competition. The event was held despite controversy over the ongoing conflict between Israel and Palestine, with Palestinians asking the competitors to boycott the show. And finally, the National Film Registry just got a bit bigger. The Library of Congress announced the addition of 25 films to the registry. This year's list consists of an eclectic range of genres, from drama to comedy to science fiction. They include Star Wars: Return of the Jedi, Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring, the 1997 film Selena, and Disney Pixar's WALL-E. That's all I have for entertainment. Back to you, Jillian.
Thanks, Joel. Great to see all those films join the registry. And states across the Midwest are still recovering from Friday's devastating tornadoes. Kentucky has been the most affected by the tornadoes that have been called the most deadly in the decade. The state death toll has reached 74 people, with more than 100 still unaccounted for. 6 more are confirmed dead in other states. President Biden visited the devastated communities today after promising federal support for those impacted. And a storm blew us away on Tuesday, bringing heavy rain and gusty winds to San Diego. The storm soaked the Bay Area over the weekend and made its way to us yesterday morning. The storm triggered flood advisories and heavy wind warnings. But just in time for the holidays, 3 to 5 inches of snow are expected in the mountains. Estrella, can you tell us what we can expect for the rest of the week and going into the holidays?
Thanks, Jillian. Yeah, yesterday was a little bit crazy, but San Diego, we woke up to a beautiful day. The storm has passed us. The rain is gone. So let's take a look at what's going on for your week, all right? So for those of you that are going to head up to Mount Laguna or Palomar Mountain, there is snow on the ground, which is great. But the cold weather is going to stay for the rest of your week, and there's a slight chance that the rain will come back on Thursday, but it's not going to be as crazy as yesterday. Don't worry, San Diego. Relax. All right, so what's going on currently? In the coast, we have about 55 degrees. Inland and the deserts, the sun is out. It's beautiful, but like I said, it's ice cold. We got 48 inland and 53 out in the desert. And up in the mountains, you see that little snowflake. It is snow on the ground at 48 degrees. Okay, so tonight, grab your blankets, grab your cuddle buddy. It is going to be cold. Let's look at the coast here at Oceanside. We got 46 degrees, 45 over there, or down here in San Diego, 44 in Chula Vista. And then look at the mountains. We got 30 degrees in Mount Laguna. It's pretty icy. All right, so what's going on with the holidays coming up for you guys? Friday is probably the warmest day we're going to get, but it's going to be sunny. It's going to be 65. And going into next week for Christmas, we got 59 degrees coming in on Monday, and those nights are going to be cold. So Santa, bring that jacket. Happy holidays, everyone. Back to you, Jillian.
Thanks, Estrella. For those in the mountains, it looks like you're going to be getting a white Christmas this year. And looking to help a military member or family in need this holiday season? With many service members being unable to come home to their families, organizations are asking for anyone's help to make a difference. Volunteers are able to host, help out with travel expenses, or gifts. For more information, visit militarybenefits.info. That's all we have for this week's New Scene. This will be our last show for this semester. But we'll be back in the spring where you can tune in every Wednesday evening on ITV or anytime you want on YouTube. You can also keep up with the latest news from the entire City Times media on sdcitytimes.com/newscene. This is Jillian Fortner, and happy holidays.